Hey there guys, we're taking a look at Dead Rising 4 running on the AMD Ryzen 5 5500U. Now you're looking at the game currently running right now with the lowest in-game graphics settings at the full 1080p resolution. We are at the stock 15-watt TDP, and I was hoping we'd get a little bit better of a result than this. This is just the opening sequence of the game, but there are a huge horde of zombies here, and it really gives you an indication of what you can expect later on in the game. And as you can see, the system is pretty much falling apart just trying to perform on here. We're barely getting an above 20 FPS average, and our 1% lows being in the teens means that this is going to be a really rough experience. So in general, was not great at all, and really it was already off to a pretty rough start. I did decide to just raise the TDP past this point to see if that would actually improve the performance here, and while it did give an uplift in the 1% lows and the averages slightly, it wasn't anything true dramatic, and really in really large hordes, things are still going to start to drop like crazy. So in general, we're still pretty much teetering on the edge of playability here, so I think that the full 1080p resolution is just going to be out of the question. You're pretty much going to put yourself into a position where you're going to encounter performance issues when a lot of things are happening on the screen, and in the most intense parts of the game, which are the most fun, do you really want to be getting a sub 30 FPS gaming experience? I don't think it's going to be worth it, really. I think you're better off sacrificing a little bit of resolution to overall improve the performance. Let me show you what that does if we keep the 25-watt TDP. By dropping down to 900p, we do actually end up boosting our overall performance. Our averages are pretty noticeably higher, though our 1% lows are suffering here still. The fact that they're still in the mid-20s pretty much means that this is not going to be a super rock solid gaming experience, and I think most people are going to want a little bit more performance than this in this type of game. When you're dealing with large crowds like this, teetering on the edge of playability can really overall ruin the experience, so I really recommend just going super aggressive with the resolution and dropping things down all the way to 720p, because by doing so we now get a 60 FPS average for pretty much most of the time. There will be moments where it will dip below that, but the 1% lows are really nice at this point, very comfortably above 30 FPS. Our averages look great and our frame times are fantastic, and the experience like this is just significantly better. This is really the most ideal situation for this game, so this is how I recommend that you play it. I'll leave it here for now. I'll let this play out for a couple of minutes so you can see what the overall performance is dealing with large crowds like this, but in general this is my recommended setting. And if you're just on the stock 15-watt TDP, just know that the performance that you're going to get here is going to be a lot closer to a 40 to 50 FPS than anything else. So you're not going to be hitting that 60 FPS average, but it's still going to be far more playable than any other settings, and it's still going to be doable. So 720p is definitely the way to go. But anyways, I hope you found this video interesting or useful or entertaining. If you did, be sure to subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one.